Hey Knights, it's Monday, and it's June! You know what that means? 6 more months till Christmas. So, once again, there's tons of noises going on around, like a bee is playing her troll hunter, and my dad's downstairs doing something with a nail gun or a battering ram or something. But anyway, there's noises, that's life. Get used to it. There are a couple of things that I want to talk about, and I'm going to try and stay on track. First thing to talk about, the Wil Wheaton project on Sci-Fi, Tuesdays at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, of course. It's on, and you need to see it. One of my favorite shows is The Suit. I watch it religiously, I record it and rewatch it sometimes because it's just that much fun. And it's good to see that Joel McHale still has a job after Community.
Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah. Bad MsMoon. The Wil Wheaton project on Sci-Fi is basically a version of The Soup for nerds. It's everything science fiction fantasy, and let's face it, Sci-Fi doesn't care what they do in the show because obviously when they're coming up with some sort of movie about sharks and earthquakes, they don't care about quality control, now do they? God, I love that network. Anyway, the Wil Wheaton project is on. You've got to watch it tomorrow. It's fantastic. It's like everything that I love about The Soup, but it's nerdy. Don't be surprised if I start texting you to bug you about it. The next thing that I want to talk about is we had a great theme week. All of us except for one. ATG, I'm not sure about you anymore. I mean, I know you said you wanted to have a big comeback, but, I don't know. Either way, we need to get together again at some point. We need to figure it out. I don't know exactly how we're gonna go about doing it since, you know, some of us don't have transportation. I know Glitch doesn't have a car anymore, and, I think ATG does. I do. I don't think Moose does, and he's all the way in, well, around Fei Town somewhere, I don't know. So we need to figure out how to get together, because things, and plus I really just would like to see you guys. The next thing that I want to talk about is the fact that B and I have been hashing out a lot of stuff in World of Warcraft. We've been looking at races, and we're trying to approach them from a sociological, anthropological sort of way so that we can better get a feel for how they would grow up, so that we can better write our characters into fiction. Basically, at this point, we're pretty much going through development, survival rates, fertility, sexual selection, conception, gestation, actual birthing, rearing, and how society continues along. But we're basically going through the whole biological cycle of a race, and there are tons of mitigating factors that we're having to consider. We've done a little bit of the Sindori, and we've done a lot of thinking lately about trolls because their society's pretty intense. Like kids camping in the backyard intense. It's actually really interesting when you think about trolls and how they seem to be synonymously bonded with raptors. And when you think about raptors in World of Warcraft, they're scary. And I don't mean scary as in like raptors from Jurassic Park which eat you. Like, I don't know, maybe raptors could be the next playable race in World of Warcraft? Scary? They have kind of a language, and raptors have technically they have a system of rearing and customs that they adhere to. They decorate themselves, they have needs and wants, and they're really, really wily. It really says a lot about trolls, the fact that they're really into coexisting with raptors. It's one of those little avenues that we go down to whenever we're actually just talking about whatever. Actually, we just start talking about random things and it becomes a quilt of society. Well, and then we put it into order and it's beautiful. But anyway, so that's what's been occupying our time, and working downstairs on the apartment, because that's never really far from us. And that is really all I have to say, so I guess I'll see you guys later, I hope. Don't forget to watch the Wil Wheaton project on Sci-Fi at 9 Tuesdays, and I'll see you guys later.